over with.
All right.
You better be on that that shit that Ryan was on.
All right. No, you better be on that shit. You better be on that shit.
I'm telling
you.
No,
don't be on that Ryan was on, man. Don't do that, please. Don't fist fight up.
No.
I'm telling you.
I already got it.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so that was Gervonta Tank Davis on $1 million worth game, telling Frank Martin, if you're going to have any chance of winning this fight, you better be on that stuff that Ryan Garcia was on. And you guys heard Frank Martin say, no, you better be on that stuff. They're both telling each other, you're going to need that to win this fight. But if you notice, they're both talking with confidence because they know for a fact neither one of them are going to test positive for any PEDs. It's also important to note, right after Garcia tested positive for PEDs, one of the first messages that Davis put out on the internet was, Frank Martin, you bet not test positive, because if you do, you'll never box again. It's going to be way beyond some boxing stuff. This is what Gervonta basically said. At the end of the day, Gervonta Tank Davis is admitting that no boxer who's clean wants to find out that his opponent was on PEDs. And Gervonta actually was one of the first fighters who suspected that Ryan Garcia was on PEDs even before they fought. So basically, Gervonta acknowledges that Ryan tested positive. He just hates the fact that Ryan got caught after beating Devin Haney of all people. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Look, trash always takes itself out, you know, and it stays true here. You know, some things we do, think about this, some things we do, right? We do wrong and we take full responsibility for it, right? But there is some things that we do where others have to pay for what we've done. Haney is never going to be the same after this. Cotto, when he fought Margarito with the lace gloves, with the plaster Paris in the gloves, in the galls, he'll never be the same after this. That's the seriousness behind using performance enhancement drugs. You saw all the damage that Devin Haney took. You saw all of that. A little of himself is left in that ring because of what Ryan Garcia did. Because the game, the edge that he had. So you think about it now. The lead up was terrible. That's why the pay-per-view sales were terrible, to be honest with you. It was horrible seeing him go frantic and do what he do. You know all the things that Ryan Garcia did. And then you have him come 3 pounds heavy, disrespect the sport, disrespect the weight class, 140 pounds, disrespect the belt, saying we don't care about the belt. All we care about is the win and the money. And then now you put this on top of it? My gosh, 3 strikes, you're out. There should be a ban for Ryan Garcia. Maybe even a lifetime ban.
Now he's got 2 solid excuses. The weight, but at the weigh-in, Ryan did not drain himself and Haney did, and that's a big difference. I don't care what other people, I've heard a lot of people say that 3 pounds is not a big difference and this and that. I fought, and I have fighters that cut their last 2 or 3 pounds. Sometimes just 1 pound is the one that hurts the most. So it does affect. And if Ryan did not want to drain himself to cut those last 3.2 pounds, that was an advantage. Now this is even worse. Right. If it's involving steroids, well then that's bad news. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.